Hello guys, welcome back to the Civil Engineering YouTube channel. Please subscribe our channel for daily civil engineering videos. In today's lecture, we are going to find out the depth of the foundation. So I will explain this with the help of an example by taking a soil sample, and we will find out that how much depth of foundation we required in order to take the load. So depth of foundation depends on the different factor. We know that to find out the depth of foundation, it depends on the type of soil, that which type of soil you are using. If you are using a rock soil or hard soil, then you don't need to provide a higher depth of foundation. But if you are using loose soil, then you have to provide higher depth of foundation. So the depth of foundation depends upon the type of soil, it depends upon the water table. So either the water table is low or higher, then accordingly we choose the depth of foundation. The third one is the structural load, that how much load is coming on your soil, then accordingly we provide the depth of foundation. If there is a more load, then we provide higher depth of foundation. If there is a less load, then we provide lower depth of foundation. The fourth factor is the density of soil. It also depends that how much is the density of soil, and accordingly we provide the depth of foundation. The last one is the bearing capacity of soil. This is one of the important factors for determining the depth of foundation. If you are using higher bearing capacity of soil, then you provide lower depth of foundation. If you are providing lower bearing capacity of soil, then you have to increase the depth of foundation. So we are going to use a simple formula developed by a scientist known as the Rankine. So we are using here a Rankine formula to find out the depth of foundation, Rankine formula. So this formula states that the minimum depth of foundation is equal to the P divided by gamma into 1 minus sine of phi divided by 1 plus sine of phi into whole square. So this formula is used to find out the minimum depth of foundation. Minimum depth of foundation you should provide by finding out the value from this formula. So this is equation 1. Now what are these different factors? What is P? So P, first of all, what is H? H means H is the minimum depth of foundation. Minimum depth of foundation. P is here is the gross bearing capacity of soil. This is gross bearing capacity of soil. And gamma is the density of soil. Density of soil. And the last one is the phi. What is phi? Phi is basically the angle of repose soil. Angle of repose soil. And this phi depends upon the different types of soil. For example, for mud soil, this value is taken as 0 degree. For gravel soil, for mud, this is taken as 0. For gravel, this value is taken as 40 degree for gravel. And for moisture earth, or moisture soil or moisture earth, this value is taken as 45 to 50 degree. So this angle of repose soil depends upon the type of soil. So here I explain the different factors. Now let's consider that we solve one example how to find out the minimum depth of soil by Rankine formula. So again here I will write that minimum depth is equal to the P divided by gamma into 1 minus sine of phi divided by 1 plus sine of phi into whole square. So now let's consider that we have a soil with a P of 300 kilonewton per square meter, where P here is the bearing capacity of the soil. This is the gross bearing capacity of the soil. Simple is, for example, 300. Gamma is the density of soil. For example, it is 18 kilonewton per cubic meter. in the angle of phi repose soil. For example, it is given to us which is 25 degree. So now how to find out the minimum depth of the soil? So we will put out the values. So P is 300 dividing by gamma, which is 18, into 1 minus sine of phi. Phi is 25 degree, dividing by 1 plus sine of phi, sine 25 degree, into whole square. So from this we will get the value of 300 divided by 18 here. So here 1 minus sine of phi, sine of phi is 0.42 divided by 1 plus sine of phi is 0.42 into whole square. So now we will multiply this value. So we will get 300 divided by 18 dividing by 0.58 divided by 1.42. Simply we multiply and we simply calculate these values. So now it comes out to be 300 divided by 18 into 0.40 square. So now by multiplying and dividing the value and taking the square, we got here 2.78 meter. So 2.78 meter, the unit should be meter because here the gross density, here the bearing capacity in the unit of meter, and also the density is in meter. That's why the unit of the height or the depth of foundation is meter. So it means the minimum depth of the foundation provided should be 2.78. We can provide more than that, but this is the minimum. This is the minimum depth of foundation is equal to the 2.78 meter. So this formula is very helpful to find out the minimum depth of the foundation for your soil. Hope you guys understand, and don't forget to subscribe our channel for daily civil engineering videos. Thank you for watching our video.